back to start sweeping. It was only 2 of them, and I'm like, yo, the brownie rack is right here. I'm taking that shit, bro. I took that shit, put it right in my pocket. Yeah, they definitely tried.
You on camera. They saw you
I know they saw me on camera, but it's too late now. Shit, I'm out.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about that, bro.
You see this brownie bandit.
Brownie branded with brown dreads. I'm about to be on World Star.
Nigga know gonna walk in there. Go see a wine. Nigga have a picture of that nigga when he's standing there reaching for that brownie.
Nah, bro.
Now what is this about?
Say wanted.
Yeah.
Have a picture of that nigga reaching.
Man, that nigga, you know he looked when he made contact with the brown, and he looked again. Bam. Oh shit, I'm really doing it. Grab it.
Yo, they really left me up there, dog. Are you tripping? I was thinking about like, yo, I could have took an order of food because you know they got like it's on a rack waiting for people to come pick it up. They really left me in the front of that bitch, no customers, 2 workers, and they in the back mopping. I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, I can take a brownie. But I'm thinking, I can take a whole meal. Yo, I can take a whole meal. I'm like, I ain't going to up on food and pulled off. No cap, dog. Shit was right there.
Toward the halfway point
but
of the NFL season, week 7 is
if I would have did that, they had me on camera. They do got me on camera.
They got your ass on camera with the brownie.
Let's go. You brave, huh? Hey yo, now I think about it, I'm thinking that's the fucking brownie rack, but that probably would have been, I think that's the rack for people that ordered a brownie. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's why they was up there. Okay.
Yeah, like that's why they was up there. That shit had me thinking. I'm like, damn, 'cause it was with the order rack, like all the bags that was ready for people to come pick it up.
Here's the 3rd-round pick from Memphis. It's Darrell Henderson. He's upended after a gain of 2.
I didn't think about that until DL just said something like that. I thought about it like, oh shit, the nigga.
They tried to quick hit her inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yeah. Go back,
you better wait.
Get 100 on.
You better wait. You better wait till that water post to turn brown.
From the 27,
but I know we can.
Being chased, and time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Vic Beasley recorded his 5th sack of the season.
Right now.
You know, you made bad news.
Chill.
Yeah, man, I wrote that.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Goff.
I really don't do shit like that, bro. I just, like Dunway said,
they took their shot, but it's going to bring us 4th down.
You up here like
You can tell they were
all the
hoping
way
for
in
a
the
flag
back
there
and line.
offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
It forces 4th down. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
I was just say, let me get the nuggets already. They should be ready now. Split him up. I want 10.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, D.
Split him
Here's
up.
the 2nd year back from Southern Miss, Ito Smith.
Hell no.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Worth it, though, huh?
And the judge does a nice job there of navigating and picking up some yardage. Remember, no Tevin Coleman in the backfield, so he's moved up in the pecking order, getting a lot of playing time for these Atlanta Falcons.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Check.
This is Quadri Allison, the rookie from Pitt. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
A first down carry for Smith. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
You talking about where is that?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Ready. 60 out low. 54, Mike. Short. Yes. Mike 54. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Mike 5-4.
Now Hungley. It's caught. Jones. A nice pickup there. 18 yards. First down, Falcons.
You had to figure they'd try and get the ball to Julio early, and they did it right there. And it doesn't take a degree from MIT to know that, so you had to figure, what's up with the defense? You should know that that's coming right away.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give to Smith out of the gun.
Yeah.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I'm coming. 36.
A handoff to Smith, and an alley to run. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Ito Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Falcons have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
What are you up, man?
He talking about I looked at his other thing. That's it.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Falcons say they have it. They do. Yeah. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
So out come the Falcons now. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, that was good. Check 99. Check 99. Switch.
Here's a give to Smith. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Come on, let's go.
Go home.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off near the 34. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And he may want to track down that football, because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
On 1st down, it's Henderson, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's one they certainly wish they had back, a loss of 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
That's automatic.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Out left, he's got it to Everett.
Try work.
That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Exactly. You don't get no second chance. Exactly. I couldn't have that pressure on me.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1.
Worried about fucking up, man.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with 4th down and 1. And Zerline's kick is good. Zerline, of course, last year had likely the iconic field goal of the season, booting that 57-yarder in the Superdome to send his squad to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you really hurt the Saints fans on that one, didn't you?
Sorry.
They didn't want to hear that at all. But this guy, deserves his nicknames. Greg the Leg, Legatron, because the ball goes through the post at a heavy rate, 87% in 2018.
I know that Mexican still funny. Oh, like that.
Well, a couple of good division battles coming up in primetime this weekend, starting tonight with Sunday Night Football, Eagles and Cowboys from AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Then tomorrow on Monday night, it's the defending champs, the Patriots, on the road at MetLife Stadium to take on the Jets. 2 not to miss to close out Week 6. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
We laughing at bitches who doing that shit, bitch. He got out there fucking up too on that. I know he was fucking
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Check 43. Check 3. Okay.
all right.
Now Ito Smith. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Oh, he hit the door. The garage door.
Damn.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Crazy.
He ain't get sued for that?
Check. Watch the edge. Go.
This nigga got 20, man.
On the carry, it's Olison. Tackle there by Clay Matthews.
Yeah.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Oh, he didn't say that shit.
He thought that's what I saw.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I got you. Check it out, Reed.
What was the score?
On the run, it's Smith. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Niggas ain't even had no guns for real. That was a bull. I ain't had nothing to do with that shit.
Hey, Lobo. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking win time.
Connects with Sanu right side. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play.
That's
there.
my main object.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On the carry, here's Smith. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Let's see what you got.
Yes, sir.
Throwing, Hundley.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off at the 20. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
I'm about to say, hold on.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Second down, it's Henderson. He's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Dancing to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
Yeah, I heard they put the old school weapons on that black ass shit.
180! 59, Mike to 59. What's the run? They're running it.
From the 50, it's gone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. He was looking for Josh Reynolds that time, and it's 3rd down.
Go, 180! Go, go, go!
Out of the gun, Goff. This is caught, it's Cooks. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Here we go.
That one was all right.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones They find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
At the 26-yard line.
You see it back.
Ain't got no move. What?
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
John Johnson, one of the leading tacklers from the safety position in the NFL, there to make the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
No good shit.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Nothing but outfits. You don't want that shit.
They'll try and run forward with Smith. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Yeah, I keep seeing posts and shit on Facebook. Is it round 4?
That'd be dope.
That was like one of the best fight nights, bro.
All the fight nights was awesome.
It was excellent.
Graphics always top of the line, man.
Yeah, I like that round too.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Analog stick was cheating, bro.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Analog stick.
Now it's gone. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Vic Beasley in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. Man open. It's Cup. He's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
What's up? Getting fucking to it. What's up? That somebody is done, VL. They backed up.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Got traps out there. They're not just...
Now Greg Zuerlein. We all remember the 57-yarder that sent the Rams to the Super Bowl. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
What's wrong with you, boy? Why you running? What the fuck are you running, nigga? Get your ass down, bitch. Look this goofy ass. Come on, VL, then go. Then come on, come on. I was letting them niggas have it, bro.
Second half begins with a run by Smith. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Check three, check three, check three.
9 might be the best.
Wide, get wide. Showing it.
Over here.
They go back to
come inside.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll lead here to a third down.
Y'all what? Oh, y'all dip? I'm going.
Here we go.
Hit me with some smoke, yo. Hit me with some smoke.
Mike 5-4. I don't even know why this team's showing.
You don't got no smoke, yo.
They'll drop to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Samson Abukum has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Right here.
Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now I saw you pop my mans.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
That nigga went down like you hit him like some real life.
Going for the deep ball.
That shit was like,
Cooks, and it's intercepted.
That nigga
picked off by Morris.
I was looking right at that shit, dog.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard
right
line.
down.
Well, Brandon, this is a former first-round pick, and he's been a bit of a disappointment in his career up till now, but he's still got room to grow. And this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
Yo, that first battle we was getting is shaking, bro. using that motherfucker. I was finessing that shit.
Check 13. Check 13.
Working with Costa. They couldn't run up. Then I ran down like fuck it. He didn't expect
play out
that.
behind the line. We have not seen that
He was
much
having
today.
that standoff so long. I ran through that smoke with that Spitfire. Lighting his ass up. His ass started running. Why you running? Long range. Pow. Get down, nigga.
Why you running?
That nigga said, oh, he came out the smoke. I thought we was having a standoff. No, nigga. Came dumping this.
Check 52.
You know, when the fight first started, right? I ran up, did my special in there. They backed up. And I started having
the 25 after a gain of 6.
Start throwing the grenades. I put somebody down.
Show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, but a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
I was tweaking. Now I'll be paying attention to that shit, dog.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position
gold,
they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Ooh.
Check safety. Check safety.
Oh, I see.
Here's Olison. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior year at USC. He didn't start in high school. And now he's at all-pro level in the NFL. How about the play he just made there?
He has certainly made a name for himself. William Clay Matthews III. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Niggas trying to kill me so bad, they kill me.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Goff now looks to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But now it's 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 14. Here's Goff. He's going to let this one go deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Fucking RC.
They'll start on the ground. It's Edo Smith. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounces is good.
All right, just checking.
Yeah, let's move this around, bro.
Freaks and shit.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
The Falcons on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Niggas don't even know what an enemy is. Niggas just know what a motherfucker is. Oh my God.
Now Olsen. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on third down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
The fuck they at? Boston, listen.
Ready. The mic, boy, 51. Big stop, D.
Why save your life, man?
Undercrush.
Save your life for the game. Them niggas come for
Well, now they'll try the end around. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Right here,
Why I get hit markers? No, I guess it's the connection plays. Huge factor. That shit gonna determine your hit markers.
On second down, it's Smith. Oh, he's got a little daylight. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 38 yards on the scamper there.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ito Smith, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
Oh, shit.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Jared Goff, 4 times last year, he led the Rams on a 4th-quarter comeback. He obviously didn't do it in Super Bowl 53, but can he do it here? Here's Henderson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Here's Goff. And this is incomplete. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
A big play, 3rd and 2. This crowd dying for a stop. To throw is gone. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 and enemy territory. 11 yards on the pickup there. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Get your skippity-doo ass up.
Oh, tell it tough you built that.
For what, nigga?
From the gun again to Henderson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Tough as shit.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
You from motherfucking Wisconsin, nigga. The white part, motherfucker. I don't give a goddamn nigga.
From the 41, Goff. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
I'll fucking see you, nigga.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
You let your emotions get the best of you, man.
On first down, Smith. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll run it again with Smith. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Leaf Scots.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, he wanted to kill me so bad, bro. He had the man wide. Man, that nigga, Like, how you gonna let
the Falcons on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
That's a smart motherfucker.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. Averaging over 50 yards of punt so far as this one's away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Wind tunnel?
That's me. Yeah, well, you ain't got a clue, bro. That nigga was right there, bro.
Hey, yo, VL, after this, I got to advance the league real quick, bro.
In the church, in the church.
The Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Word in there.
Yeah.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Wide open receiver complete. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown of the two-point conversion. Field goals are going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started. Nice gain. Got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
Also, you got that fan on, nigga?
Yo, Skinny, everything in here, bro.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Cut. Super. Hey, Charlie.
Kill him, nigga. Gangsta shit.
And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Smoke, man. You can get on that shit, dog. Get your ass smoked.
I don't want no smoke, man.
Torn out.
Goff going to give this one to Henderson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these guys make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guys.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Rams on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. A shotgun snap for Goff. This pass complete to Reynolds. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
This is Henderson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Let's just say welcome to the land of the free.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run here with Henderson. Not able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll give it here to Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Steps away to his left. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Darrell Henderson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are now just a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. A big play coming now for the Rams as they'll go for 2. Goff now to throw. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful, and we've got ourselves a tie football game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They begin with a run by Smith. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
No, bro.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
No, boy, you got to hear this story.
On second down now. It's Smith. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
On third down, Smith. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
What?
He fucked the deaf girl. All right, so here you go. He's telling the story. That's how he go. He said, so he saw this chick on Facebook one day. She was hella fine. Got her number easily. Said she lived near me and shit. So I got to her. You know, he said he got her to come through a few days later. She came through. He said he told her to call her. He said he told her to call him.
Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their own 26.
For some weird reason, but I didn't pay too much.
Henderson now on first and 10.
She knocked on the door and I opened
A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32.
He said she just looked at
Leon Hall, the former Michigan man, in on the tackle.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and makes creases like they were able to exploit right there.
She saw a yarn or whatever. She saw a yarn and she started
throwing overtime for Goff.
She smacked her hands 3 times.
Buying time to his left. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the ball ends up out of bounds. So it'll be a loss on the play.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. And those coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. Fourth down. I know they may want to go for this, but the smart play probably to punt it, even given the field position, right?
In a sense, you honor what they've done all game. And this is a defense that's held the score down, kept it tight, kept you right in it, and they're really jonesing for one more shot. Give it to them. Let them play defense for you and give you a better chance to win the game.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Yo, my controller died. You just fucking dumb fuck.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Looking deep for Julio. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a 1st down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up. But in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
We might be a little safe right now. Hurry up, get right.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Pull up, bro.
It ain't no shot.
Smith running right. Despite some fast footwork, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15. There to make the tackle, Samson Abukum.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Kill that nigga before you get to him, man.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. Now Hundley. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face. Good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
Taken from just outside the 30. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Oh. Shit.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. On the handoff, Henderson. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier or the bandit.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Shit, that's the only way motherfuckers we gonna go down there and communicate. Bitch, I don't want no shine like this.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Running left is Henderson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to give us a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level, and quick. Make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Play action. It's gone. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
The Rams on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 11.
I'll be whooping ass.
On third down, here's Henderson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, got to make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Is somebody running up on the other end, Rio?
So it'll all come down to the booming
it's a whole
right
game.
leg of Greg Zuerlein. This to win it in overtime. And he got it.
In here, Rio.
The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about, a long field goal to win it. So definitely not a gimme. So there was tension all the way through until the ball went through the post.
But it did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins. So for Los Angeles, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You're in the perfect spot and you want to die. Somebody right here, yo.